Have you ever rewatched your own VSL and thought, this should sell, and then you launch and get zero sales? That was me. I used to think my VSL needed more story to resonate, until I realized it needed the right story plus one clear promise. That shift took me from zero sales launches to a message that converts. Today, I'll share the real reason it happened, what I changed, and then we'll do a live Q&A so you can fix yours faster. If you're a coach, consultant, course creator, you're in the right place. And if you're a video VA, virtual assistant, or freelancer supporting course creators, this is also for you. Because this is usually the hidden reason projects turn into endless revisions. This is a story plus Q&A episode. If you want my templates and fill-in prompts, that's inside the 3-day VSL challenge. Link is pinned. When I watched my own VSL video sales letter, I honestly thought, this should sell. Then I launched and it was crickets. Zero sales. At the time, I was doing a seed launch, selling the concept first and creating the course together with students. I had an offer, I had the steps, I had the tools, and I remember rewatching my VSL thinking this is solid. So I did what a lot of us do when something doesn't work. I changed a lot of things without identifying who I was talking to and without knowing which section was already working well. I may have changed even the section that was doing well. I didn't have a clear target audience. I changed my offer again. And I added more stories. Some of them may not have been related because I didn't know what my real target audience was. I thought my target audience was solopreneurs, but that was so broad. I came to New York instead of Hollywood because I was inspired by an Oscar-winning costume designer, Eiko Ishioka. I was obsessed with visuals and storytelling in films. Supporting my wardrobe stylist career, later I built an e-commerce purse business, beautiful products, tons of creative work. Then I hit the reality of product marketing, messaging, sales, and the ups and downs that come with it. After the Great Recession, I pivoted into digital courses. People were drawn into the personal story, but many people skipped and jumped straight to the product pitch. That's when I realized the problem wasn't my long personal story. The problem was that I was talking to a broad audience, so my message didn't feel like it was written for anyone specific. But here's what I realized after watching other coaches' VSLs. The ones that worked talked to specific audiences like dog trainers or startup founders. They talked to one real person in their market with a clear promise. So I went back to my stories, but not to everyone. Story as in why this matters, what changed, and what to do next for them. When I made that shift and simplified the message, who I am talking to, then I started getting sales and better conversations. Because the VSL finally felt like it had a heartbeat. If your VSL isn't converting, it's usually not because your video isn't fancy enough. It's because one of these is missing. One clear person you're speaking to, one clear outcome you're promising, one human reason to believe you. That's what a story does when it's used correctly. Here's a simple example of what I mean. Before, we help businesses grow their business. After, we help local service businesses with 10 plus employees increase net profit by 20% and more using our financial management system. Same expertise, completely different clarity. Today is the first weekly Q&A. I'm answering 5 questions from my subscribers' feedback. For the next week, I will answer your questions. If you want me to answer your VSL question in the next video, comment with who you help, what you sell, what your VSL should do, sell, book calls, list, and include the word question so I can find it.
Do I need to create a video? Can I do text like a blog instead?
Yes, you can do text, especially if your audience prefers reading. You can even add an audio player to your blog for people who like listening. You can also do a text-only VSL. But we're in a fast-moving era. Video works really well because it combines voice and visuals to build belief faster. Funny story, when people see you on video and then meet you in person, they sometimes react like they're meeting someone famous. That's the power of video. It creates familiarity. If your goal is conversions, video usually wins. And if you're starting, keep it simple. Short video beats perfect video. In the 3-day VSL challenge, I show a simple format so you're not stuck overproducing.
I'm not good at writing my story. Do I need to hire someone?
No, you don't need to be a good writer. You need a simple spine. I use a 4-line story spine: before, cost, real reason, after. Then, with the right prompt, AI can help you turn that into a script so you're not staring at a blank page. We're in the AI era now. You don't have to hire someone just to get started. My AI magic prompt makes this much easier. That's inside the 3-day VSL challenge.
Video making is intimidating. Can I do slides video?
Yes, slides are one of the best formats, especially when you're starting. My first course videos were literally Google Slides with screen recording using Screencast-O-Matic. Today, it's even easier. Tools like VED3 can help you create a slide-based video in one place. Clean slides plus a clear voice is often more effective than a nervous talking head. The key is simple visuals that support the message. I'll show you how to keep it clean and not overwhelming in the 3-day VSL challenge.
I am losing my voice. Can I use AI voice?
Yes, AI voice can work, especially if it helps you publish consistently. Just make sure it still feels human and matches your brand. Clarity and trust matter more than a perfect voice. And yes, you can even clone your voice with AI tools. I've shared some of those on my channel. In the 3-day VSL challenge, I also show options for voiceover workflows.
Do I need to show my face and talk to the camera?
No, you don't need to. Talking to the camera fluently with steady eye contact is not easy, even for professional reporters. I've seen it myself backstage when I worked around live studios. You can do voiceover or AI narration with slides, B-roll, screen recordings, or text on screen. Showing your face, even just a photo, can help trust, but it's not required, especially for a short VSL. If you want the step-by-step format, the link is pinned. If you want my fill-in-the-blank prompts and the step-by-step process to go from script to a finished short VSL video fast, join the 3-day VSL challenge. Link is pinned. And if you join before next Wednesday evening, I'll answer your question in the next Q&A.